but of course he does have these little sort of needle sharp talons, so I'll apologise in advance if he does just slightly get you, but if we keep him fed he should be happy enough. But now the Harris hawk as a pack hunter can work in sometimes great big groups of, you know, sort of, well, the largest pack of Harris hawks was actually 24. It was the largest ever pack recorded out in the wild. And you can see how much of a handful Ralph is on his own, so imagine having 24 of them flying around. But the smallest pack ever recorded was actually 4. So they can work in big groups. So, you know, you'll get, well, for argument's sake today, let's say that we've got a pack of 10. Nice even rounded number. And out of those 10, you're only going to have 2 female. The reason why you don't have as many male to female ratio is because of the fact that the females being bigger, they're the boss. There is this automatic hierarchy. They have to have, as a pack hunter, they have to have some form of law and order. Right. And that comes in the form of who can beat up who best. So because males are smaller, males can't beat up females, so therefore females are at the top of the pack. Now the only perch they've got to sit on in the Arizona and Sonora deserts are in fact cactus. And cactus don't grow very tall. So yeah, because they've got great big needles. But I say we'll come on to that later on. But the females will sit at the top of the tallest cactus that they can find. The second ranking female, he's seen something, seen a rabbit perhaps there.
What was he?
He's watching.
What was he?
You going? Just watch the fence if you go. No, I'm going to leave it. Yeah, and so, yes, so the female being the most important, she sits at the top of the tallest cactus that she can find. The second ranking female, slightly lower down than that. The third ranking male, or the most important male should I say, slightly lower down than the females, and so on and so forth. So you get all these Harris hawks staggered down in stages because they can't sit above each other. You know, it's like, I suppose if you put it into human context, you know, someone who is an assistant doesn't have their own office over their boss, do they? So it's that kind of thing. You know, you don't as a Harris hawk as a Harris hawk, you don't certainly sit above someone that's more important than you, and you as an employee, I suppose, don't behave in a way that doesn't suit your role. So it's this sort of automatic hierarchy that the birds have. But it doesn't just apply to perching, it applies to things like feeding as well. You'll find that because the females are most important, they feed first. The males have to scrap amongst themselves. Mating, the female that's most important, she'll breed first until she's bored, and then the second female, she might take over breeding for a year or 2. But as I say, the hierarchy applies to every aspect of life.
And who would be, getting back